So lately I've been scrolling around through Instagram and I've been coming across this brand. I can't seem to stop seeing it. So I decided to go ahead and pick up a lot of their fragrances, if not all, and I'm sure you've seen this one as well. Stay tuned. What's going on, guys? It's the Middle Eastern Fragrance King, aka Neeb with Aromatics. Today I've got another unboxing slash first impressions, and that's exactly what I have here in my hands today. And this box came from Sphinx Fragrances. So if you're not familiar with Sphinx Fragrances, their website's actually pretty cool for a relatively new brand. They've got a bunch of different types of fragrances. Right now it's rather limited, probably about 10 fragrances or so. You can see it on the website. They have a couple of different categories, like their New Kingdom, Old Kingdom, and I believe Middle Kingdom as well. Middle Kingdom still doesn't have anything on there, but a lot of big things are coming to this company, so I would stay tuned to this video and see whether or not I think it's worthy of waiting for. So we've got discovery sets, home and body, and a bunch of neat fragrances. Here we go. Here's the box, and we're gonna go ahead and crack this sucker open. I did kind of slice this bad boy open just to avoid all the noise. So I purchased 3 fragrances, full size. 1, 2, and 3. And then also I've got some samples here. So that's what's up. I'm gonna crack this open. I like that they thought about the struggle and included some Sphinx tester strips. That's cool. And on the inside of the samples are 3 fragrances. Whoop, that one just flew away. Some neat little custom Sphinx cards. Pretty cool. So we've got first date to sample, Heavenly Lilies. See that? Heavenly Lilies, Sphinx Signature. And in the other 3 boxes, we have the Old Kingdom fragrances. And this is what the box looked like. On the inside, there's another custom box. These are rather thin, and that's why they give you this double boxing situation. And on the front, you have that Sphinx. On the side, nothing really there, y'all. And there we go, some history. On the bottom, some standard hazards. And you see right there, it's 100 ml. And the first fragrance is Damaskina or Damashina, however your little heart desires to say this. So we've got some beautiful notes here. We've got mandarin orange, we've got Damascus rose. We've also got some patchouli, white musk, violet, rum, and pear. So far it sounds rather interesting. Let's see what this one's all about. Here we go. Fingers crossed, y'all. Fingers crossed. Ooh. Oh, wow. Yo, this is strong. That's the first thing I'm going to say. This is really strong. Oh, my God. Oof. If this tester strip was a woman, yeah. Oh, my God. This is such a nice fragrance. I am so happy I purchased the female version. I'm not going to lie, y'all. I was this close to not getting the females, but based off of certain recommendations, this is really nice, man. This is smooth, it's creamy, you've got nice pear, a little bit of booziness. But all in all, there's a nice dose of that rose. Definitely, it's a rose-dominant fragrance, but done in a different way. Pretty damn sexy. This has like a lot of traits of something like an iris would. Very smooth, very creamy, buttery rose. And there's just the right amount of sweetness. Man, this rose-pear combination is phenomenal. I'm not lying, y'all. This is probably one of the top female fragrances I have at the point of making this video. And I've got a couple of them. I'm not gonna lie, I have a couple of them. I do have Delina and all that good stuff. This, you're gonna stand out with. It kind of gives me the same category of fragrances like something of Victor and Rolf. For instance, Flower Bomb, Nectar, the sweeter one, and Bon Bon, sweeter one and more stronger one. That's the type of vibe I get with this one. And you know those fragrances are so freaking sexy. I love, one of my first loves of female fragrances was Flower Bomb and Bon Bon. So if you like those fragrances and you want something stronger, more unique, definitely get Damaskina. This is really nice, man. Really nice. Definitely hype worthy, and this is not blowing smoke. This is really nice. If you can't afford it, sample first. They do have sampling options you can get that's a little bit more affordable. And then from there, I'm almost certain that a lot of you women out there will fall in love with this one. I have. That's a nice, sweet date night type of fragrance for women. Wow. Wow, that is really nice. On to the next fragrance. These are all extrait de parfums, if I didn't already mention it. And this is called Black ANUBIS. We have notes of oud wood, saffron, bergamot, Bulgarian rose, bitter orange, and a little bit of leather and musk. So, what do I get? All the notes fine and dandy. How is the composition? What does this smell like? Yo, guys, honestly, this cap is really heavy. And this bottle is really nice. Let's get Black ANUBIS on a tester here. Check out the atomizer. Let's see what the hype is all about, y'all. Here we go. Oh, wow. I was not expecting this. So you see a lot of those notes like oud and leather and musk, and you're thinking, okay, is this going to go in the territory of something like, you know, from one of the offerings of Tom Ford? Is it going to go tobacco oud? Is it going to be one of those, you know, just your typical standard oud fragrance? But this is much different. It's got a spice kick in here. As strange as that sounds, there's something in here that's giving me like this little bit of just a kick. So I was honestly expecting something much different. So at the top here, I got a heavy dose of bergamot and saffron with that bitter orange. And the star here really is that combination of those two fruits with the saffron. And the thing is with the saffron here, is it's not too spicy. A lot of saffron oud combinations have that like metallic vibe almost from that spice kick of the saffron. This, however, is toned down a great amount, and they did a wonderful job at doing that because too much saffron can definitely be a bad thing. Too much of anything could be a bad thing, obviously, right? But they used the right amount of musk here to really buffer out the fragrance and any of the sharp edges. Is there oud? Yes, there is oud, but I find this fragrance to be an oud fragrance that can be worn casually. You can really wear this almost every day and you'll stand out. So this isn't what your average Joe would wear every day. You'll definitely stand out. It's much different, y'all. This smells really nice. That bitter orange is still there into the mid since this has dried down a lot faster on the tester. The oud, even though they describe it as animalic, it's not too animalic, so don't let that deter you from the fragrance. Mostly saffron, bitter orange, and then you just get like this background of that leather and oud. This is perfectly blended with musk, I might say. It's not overdone on the musk, no BO type of vibes here, just the right amount. This is really nice, especially for an everyday wear. On to the next fragrance. The last fragrance from this kingdom is going to be the Tabac CITRON. So here we go. This is the box, same thing. Here we go. This is a nice contrasted looking bottle. We've got notes of tobacco, vanilla, bright citrus notes. So let's see. Honestly, this combination can go one of two ways. It can be a mess or it can be blended really well. These types of blends that really go into different contrasts really show you what these perfumers are about. Are you able to actually whip this up and make it smell good? Then cool, then you know what you're doing. But if this is one of those fragrances where you feel like, it's really fighting itself, then it says a lot as well. So let's go ahead and test this one out. Here we go. Oh, this is nice. Bravo. This is nice. First thing that I got from this fragrance was an opening of a citrus tobacco. Think of like an orange flavored cigar. That's essentially what I get with this fragrance. Not bad, not bad. I think of the three, y'all, as of right now, the one that really sat me back in my chair has to be Damaskina. This one, as of right now, is going to be a good one for those of you who enjoy tobacco. This is a freshly picked, ripe tobacco leaf that you kind of just spray the essence of orange on. As of right now, I'm not getting too much sweetness from that vanilla, but I'd imagine it's going to show up later in the dry down. So as of right now, y'all, like I said, it's an orange essenced tobacco leaf. That's really what I'm getting from this fragrance. For a tobacco connoisseur, this is nice. It's simple, but it's bold. It serves its purpose. It's literally tobacco with some citrus. So if that's your cup of tea, if you're looking for a realistic, naturalistic smelling tobacco, I think this will suit that. I think this is definitely a good option because as of right now, I'm getting a pretty decent amount of strength pushing off of this tester strip. All right, and so that's it for the Old Kingdom. Now let's move into some of the New Kingdom fragrances, and I think what better place to start other than Sphinx Signature. Sphinx Signature. We have notes of cedar patchouli, mandarin orange, And then we've also got some fragrance scents, Divana, leather, benzoin, incense, and aromatic woods. The first thing I get with this fragrance is woodiness, leather, 100% getting that leather. The leather is kind of potent in here. Getting a lot of those resins. Frankincense is starting to show itself in this fragrance. There is some patchouli here, but it's not really the forefront as of right now. Most of what I'm getting, y'all, is cedar, leather, Divana, and frankincense at this time of the fragrance. The frankincense is getting stronger. It's giving this a lot of warmth, a lot of softness. The leather is here as well. And also, that cedar is pretty damn strong. The patchouli does start to show itself as this dries down. This is a resinous oriental vibe fragrance. Not too bad, not too bad. Sphinx signature, okay, I can mess with it. Not bad. That's what I'm gonna keep Sphinx signature at. So let's move on to the next fragrance. And this next fragrance is called First Date. So this one I'm quite interested in. It's got amber, musk, ambergris, and then it's also got some vanilla. So we'll see. There's a caramel accord in here with some cedar, cashmere wood, and tonka bean. Let's see what this is all about. This sounds like it's right up my alley. So nice, sexy date night fragrance. I'm for it. Let's see what this is all about. Here we go. First Date. Am I going to be wearing it to my first date? Not bad. So really what I'm getting from this one is that it's a musk dominant fragrance. It's a warm musk because I get that amber here as well. The ambergris does help lift this fragrance, and there is a little bit of a background of sweetness. Personally, I'm not that crazy about First Date, but it's not a bad pickup. If you're into fragrances where you don't really want to stand out too much, you don't want to slap people in the face, but you still want to smell good, this is a great option. So it's got a lot of that musk, ambergris, and amber. That's essentially what I'm getting with this one. There's a base sweetness here with the vanilla, which I would imagine really starts to shine during the dry down. But as of right now, mostly what I'm getting is that musk. So let's move on to the next fragrance. And last one is Heavenly Lilies. Can we pick this up? It's going to be kind of hard. Let's see what kind of notes we have. Tuberose, carnation, jasmine, and a touch of ambergris. You've also got coffee bean in the heart and raw sugar as a note. Oh, this is not bad. This is a female fragrance. Definitely leans a little bit more feminine. Not bad, not groundbreaking. Honestly, the one that has really just... Damaskina is the best, y'all. Literally the best. This one is not too bad. I just personally don't think that it's too groundbreaking. Not too bad. But Damaskina has stole my heart. Of all of these, it stole my heart. I think Black ANUBIS would have to be the next one, the runner-up. And if you're into tobacco fragrances, then that Tabac is a good option. Personally, I'm in love with Damaskina. I love Black ANUBIS, and Tabac is also going to get some wearings. It's going to be a little bit more reserved for special occasions just because it's a very specific type of fragrance. The rest are also awesome options. If you can get them on sale, go ahead and get them. I had a lot of fun cracking into these fragrances. I think that all three of these are awesome options, but trust me, y'all, if you want your woman to smell just straight up edible, Damaskina. Get it for your lady, get it for your mom, get it for, well, don't get it for your mom because you don't want her to smell like this. So this is far too sexy. That's all I have to say about all three of these fragrances. Actually, all six. For those of you wondering about Sphinx fragrances, hopefully this answered some of those questions. I am going to be wearing all of these fragrances and doing a full-on review for all of these with longevity, performance, and all that good stuff. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you're not already subscribed, then you already know what to do. Hit that subscribe button. And until next time, peace.